What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and welcome to episode 4 of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Details You Missed, where we go over small details and interesting facts that you guys and myself have found within the game. So, like always, if you guys find any cool details or facts that you want to share, make sure you comment them down below, and you could be featured in a future video. Also, most of you guys that are watching this video right now are not subscribed, so stop what you're doing before the video, see if you're subscribed, and if you're not, subscribe for tons of Zelda information and Nintendo content in general, and let's help move this bar up from 12% to 15%. You guys have been moving it so fast recently, so thank you so much for your support, and let's jump into the video. Did you know that all of the mines that are underground are exactly where cities and towns are within Tears of the Kingdom's overworld? And this even goes for broken towns and villages. There's even little mines that correspond in the depths right below them. So if you need to stock up on any type of zonite, just look at the cities on the map and go down into the depths right below each one. Obviously, you can see Link's battery meter drain as he's using zonite devices, but did you know the actual batteries on his waist drain as well? Of course, it makes sense, but it's a nice little detail that Nintendo decided to add. Also, you can watch each one drain individually based on the different sections of each battery, and if you have a battery extension, all of them will glow and blink before all dissipating. And of course, you can watch them all recharge and fill back up as well. Last time we talked about how all of Ganondorf's Gloom weapons have the engraving names of Kotake and Koume, twin Rova from Ocarina of Time, the twin witches, which actually could be referenced here in Tears of the Kingdom. It's a scene where Ganondorf and the Gerudo soldiers come in to kneel in front of King Rauru and Queen Sonia, and behind him are two specific soldiers that someone noticed could be referencing something. The two guards behind him are both wearing gold-plated masks, and they're the only ones wearing these throughout the entire cutscenes of the Gerudo women and also Ganondorf. Also, their colors match those of Koume and Kotake. If you look, one is wearing a green/blue and the other is wearing a red/orange. They also have the same hairstyles and look very much alike, which could mean they're both sisters as well. This could be just a reference to Twin Rova, but this also could maybe tie into some type of lore stating that this could be them when they were younger and they just lived forever throughout the timelines, all the way up to Ocarina of Time. I don't know, throwing in random things here, that's for a different story. But yeah, it's definitely a cool reference for sure. There's a side quest in Hateno Village that has you helping two different candidates to be the mayor of this town, and one of them is Cece. If you do everything and all the different side quests within this town, eventually at the end you'll get to watch the election and then finally go talk to Cece as she's in her shop office where she can rate your outfit, where I got 50 points. I don't know if it's out of 50 points, I hope it is, but you can also get your hood put up or put down based on the Hateno hood that you wear. Now, it's very weird that you can't just, have an option to take it off or put it on, anytime that you want, but yeah, you have to come to CC in order to do so. Now, we've talked a lot about the connections of the overworld and the depths within the last videos, and we also talked about how the shrines and the light roots are in the same locations. But did you also know that the names of the light roots are the inverted name of the shrine that's above ground? It's just the letters flipped around, which is a pretty neat detail actually. The little fox is one of the few enemies in the game that you can actually feed, and you'll notice if you throw a bright bloom seed down on the ground, the little fox will come over and start chewing on it until it eats it and it's gone. But did you know once you kill it, the seed will actually pop out of its stomach? And no, it's not just another seed that he already ate, because if he already has one in his stomach, it'll shoot out too. And it's the same thing with anything it eats. It'll actually just kind of poop it out once you kill it, which is pretty cool. The moth Gyarados has wings that kind of glow a fluorescent color and could very well be referencing Mothula from Wind Waker, which was a mini-boss in that game. They both have the same circle patterns and glow the same green neon colors, so it's a very weird reference for sure, as they're different creatures altogether, and we've actually never seen a Gyarados fly, so I don't know where this one's coming from, but it's definitely cool if it is a reference. Now, this could be one of the tips that they give you within the tip menus in this game, but I actually never seen this until I actually heard someone bring it up. You can actually push ZL when you're moving something around to flip it back to its original state, or at least flip it over if it's flipped upside down or crooked, which is really cool. You don't have to worry about trying to flip it all the way back around and get it to look the way it's supposed to. Just push ZL and it will flip back to its right side, which is a very helpful tool. Did you know that Flower Blight Ganon is back in Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, you can go to the Florid Sandbar in West Necluda and do a small mini mission where you'll have somebody come help her tend to the flowers over here, where Zelda gave her the task to put down and plant more flowers and make a beautiful garden. And of course, just like in the last game, she will get upset if you step in her flowers, and she'll have different dialogue about 3 separate times. It looks like she's getting her anger under control, as she doesn't yell at Link at this time. She gets real mad, but then she pauses and calms down and simply states this is for the best for Hyrule right now. Now you'll get 3 separate dialogues for this, but she never does rush Link and tackle him like she does in the past game. She definitely keeps her calm, but she tells Link sometimes over and over again, "You're acting ridiculous, why do you keep doing this, do you have no respect?" But hey, at least she doesn't attack you in this game, and she's no longer a boss battle that we have to worry about. When you blast into the sky, it actually plays a theme song in different notes very similar to the sky flying theme in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Just take a listen. Did you know the themes of the dungeons in this game actually reference the Divine Beast songs and also the songs of the champions?
You did it, Link!
It's possible to make a Flux construct pretty much useless. If you take out its feet and also his hand, he literally can't even hit the ground and can't even stomp on you. He actually can't attack you. He'll try, but he won't hit you if you just stand still. When you go near the underground mines, you'll notice some little huts with doorways in them, and you'll see some broken constructs or maybe even constructs nearby. These seem to be some type of seed pods or homes for the constructs, where they're made and maybe where they go to rest at the end of the day, and then they come back out after recharging here. It's really cool detail, kind of showing where they used to go sleep in. And finally, when you fight Master Koga, most of the time when he drops, he'll hit a hard part of the ground and just flop on the ground. But did you know you can actually drop him in a dirt patch, which will stick him in the ground, allowing you to hit him in his butt, just like the first game. And that was some more details that you probably missed within Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, subscribe if you aren't already, and make sure you leave a comment of your cool detail or interesting fact that you learned about this game down below, and you could be featured in the next video. But thank you so much for tuning in, and like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See ya, guys.